What's up, guys? AverageKiwiGuy here. How y'all doing? So, I've thought about doing this for a while. I've started doing it with Star Wars Rebels, which is these reaction videos. Like, after the episode, I sort of come in with sort of my opinions on where the episode went and, like, how I sort of feel about the story. Because I'm a big superhero fan. I grew up, Superman, Batman were my biggest, heroes. I loved them. I used to run around with a Superman cape. Typical kid stuff, but I love them. And I still love them to this day. I love thing. And I've always been disappointed in the way DC movies have gone. So these TV shows like Arrow and Flash and all that have been what you cling to if you're a DC fan. You cling to them. I mean, I love Marvel stuff, fine. I love the Marvel characters and all the rest of it. That's no problem for me. I'm not like solely DC, but this is kind of the best we got because, the movies aren't that good. So when you're getting, Green Arrow, you're getting Flash, you're getting Supergirl now, the Legends, and you're getting even Gotham as well. I know it's not with CW, but Gotham too. It's really cool to have that on a weekly basis in main media, and I love that. So I kind of want to do these reaction videos after each episode, and I know it's we just got through mid-season, so this is a really bad time to start, but this is me. I do this. You guys will soon learn that I'm bad. I have bad timing, generally. I'm always late. I'm always late. Okay, so yeah. So we're gonna start this now. For the stars, we're gonna start with Flash, and we're gonna start with Arrow, and then if we'll see how it goes, then we'll maybe do Legends and Supergirl, and then maybe even Gotham too. So we'll see how we go. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start with Arrow. So this is gonna be the spoiler video for Arrow, the new episode that just came out. Who are you? So guys, this is spoiler central, literally. I'm going to be spoiling the entire episode. So if you have not seen this damn thing, if you've not seen this episode, I suggest you go watch it. And then come on back. That way you'll know what I'm talking about. You guys will know, what I'm actually saying. And then, you can have an opinion off of that, you can kind of get what I'm getting at, or maybe you have another opinion. It's cool. So yeah, so spoiler warning, all the rest of it. If you haven't left now, it's your own fault if you get spoiled. Okay. All right. So this was a big episode for me for like Arrow and all that, because I'm a big Laurel fan. For me, like, I'm not a big Kate Cassidy. Like, I don't care who plays her, right? I'm not because it's just Kate Cassidy. Like, if there was another Laurel, I don't care. It's, for me, Laurel as a character, I like Black Canary. I think she's fantastic. I love the kind of relationship that Green Arrow and her have. It's not this perfect relationship. It goes up and down. And Arrow, Green Arrow, Oliver makes all the freaking worst decisions ever. And all that. So it's just one of those things. So I was pissed as hell when they killed her was it a season ago now? Really? Because it was like halfway through last season, yeah, that they killed her. So yeah, so it's been a full season now that she's been dead. And I'm like, you killed off Laurel Lance? Black Canary. Are you kidding me? That's like killing off Lois Lane. You wouldn't kill off Lois Lane. There are just these partnerships, right? These relationships that you don't mess with. It's like Barry Allen and Iris West. There's, Oliver Queen and Laurel. There's Bruce. Bruce doesn't really have Bruce. Bruce has a lot. It's like, I think people narrowed it down to like 3 people for Bruce, but we're not bothering with Bruce. Even Green Lantern, for God's sake. Hal Jordan, Carol Ferris. They have their ups and downs, and like they'll break up for a while, and maybe someone else will pop in for a bit. but it's still like they're literally like the second most important person in these characters' mythos, really, right? So when you kill her off, I'm like, hang on a minute. Do you understand how important she is to the whole Green Arrow thing? Come on now. So I was pissed when that happened. So when I saw she was coming back, you know, obviously, you know, at the end of the last the mid-season finale shows her coming back. I was like, yes, thank you, awesome, perfect, yes. I don't care how she's back. She's probably Earth 2 Laurel. I don't care. Bring on Laurel back. As long as she's Laurel, I don't give a shit. Bring her back. And, you know, the way this episode went, I think it was the biggest goddamn tease in the world. It was the biggest tease. You know, it starts out like, oh, it's all happy because Laurel's back and yay and all the rest of them. And of course, the only person that figures that, you know, who doesn't trust it is Felicity. I was like, yay, Felicity, you're so goddamn smart and ruining my fun. Yay. If you guys can't tell, I'm not a big Felicity fan. I really don't like Felicity. I liked her at the start. I don't mind her as a character. I don't even mind her being in the main group. I really don't. But when she's such a focus, and when she just gets annoying to me. She gets annoying. And she's whiny. And, like, the reason why she broke up with Oliver is because he told a lie about a son he had. But the mother made him not tell her, or else if he told her, he could never see his son again. And she's like, oh no, you lied to me, bye. Whoa, that is cold as hell. She just annoys me. She annoys me, and I'm tired of Felicity. I'm tired of this Olicity shit that they always want to pull. I'm done with Felicity. I'm sick and tired of her. I want Laurel. Go back to Laurel. As Oliver Queen will always go back to Laurel. That's the way it works. And I was like, yes, you know, we're still there. And like, even though she's, you know, it was Earth 2 Laurel. And I figured, you know, I knew that was going to happen. But, you know, even though it's her, even though it's Black Siren, there's still a chance. She's still Laurel. She's actually a better Black Canary than what the original Laurel was. She actually has superpowers. She can actually fight. She's actually a badass. Perfectly set up. And all they had to do was go down that whole path of like, we just gotta turn her good. We gotta like, you know, bring out the true Laurel and all the rest. You know, everyone's got good at them. Rah, 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 rah. Let's, you know, we'll bring out the true Laurel. And they were selling that shit perfectly. Like Oliver was like, no, I can see good in her. I know I can do this. I can get some type of redemption and all that. But even in the end, and right at the end, even after they captured her, and even after she's like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you too. He's still like, nah, I'm not sending her back to Central City. I'm gonna keep her in an Argus facility where I can go and see her, and I can maybe convince her to become the actual, you know, become Laurel in a way. And I was like, they're setting it up. Yes. They're going to bring Laurel back. And this can be the Laurel that he actually falls in love with. And, you know, they become Oliver, you know, Green Arrow and Black Canary. Equally badass in them both ways, you know. And they can fight, you know. They're pretty equal in fighting, you know. Like, Black Canary can probably waste Green Arrow most of the time. They're actually equals. Where I always found, like, the original Laurel was, you know, because she's training and all the rest, but she wasn't quite there yet. But she could have got there. But this one is already there. You skip time in that way. But no. Right at the end of the episode, they go and tease a new Black Canary. And I was like, what? Really? Come on now. I don't need a new Black Canary. We got a good one right there. She's right there. You know, she could still be Black Canary. She can go from being Black Siren to become Black Canary. But, no. They teased a new one. And I mean, if the reason is, Kay Cassidy, she doesn't want to play Laurel all the time. Like, maybe she just wants to do some cameo stuff. Like, she doesn't want to do this full time. That's cool, But I've never seen anything explain why. They always just say, oh no, she was killed off. It's like, but it's Laurel. So, I mean, if it's her choice, that's fine. I'm happy with that. But if it's the damn writers who want to make this big statement and say no one is safe and that even Black Canary can get killed off, it's like freaking Batman vs Superman where they kill Jimmy Olsen off without even telling you it's Jimmy Olsen. Just because, he's not, we want to make it so that no one is safe. No. They're big characters for a reason. Don't waste them. They've got years of backstory that you can pull from. And you're just going to kill them off. And you're going to go with Felicity Smoke, who was pretty much a side character for the majority of the Green Arrow franchise in itself. Just because people like the actress that plays Felicity. And she's a good actress. I actually quite like her. But not all the time. But, yeah. So that was a big disappointment for this episode. I really wanted them to go that route to try and, redeem Black Siren and turn her into Black Canary. And that would be cool. And through this process, Oliver would actually fall in love with her. And that was where Oliver and Laurel would, restart again. But no. They're going to go with this. They're going to bring in a new Black Canary. She's in Hub City for some reason. I think she does actually have superpowers, so that's something. I swear to God, if her name is Laurel, I'd be like, really? You gotta pull that? Oh, Diana. Bet you her name is Diana. I swear to God. Her name is probably freaking be Diana something. Or probably something that sounds like Lance. They're like, no, her name's not Laurel. It's Diana. I swear to God. It's probably gonna happen. But yeah. So I guess the second most important thing to get shown in this episode was in one of the flashbacks that we always get with Arrow, was Ollie's being captured by the Bratva because the Bratva betrayed him, because they're in league with Kovar, and they've got him in this basement and stuff, and they're torturing him. They're like, if you obey us, we'll let you live. You'll become brother. We'll let you stay. And someone comes in and just wrecks house with a bow and just pew 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 and just rips them to pieces. And it turns out to be Talia al Ghul, which I thought was pretty awesome. I was like, yes, Talia's here, awesome. And this kind of links in with the Prometheus stuff. I feel this does. Because why are you bringing in Talia al Ghul now? Because normally when they show things in the past stuff, they're going to end up coming into the present, right? I have a feeling that she is very much directly related to Prometheus, this Prometheus situation. And I do have a theory that this could be Ra's, because I always felt like in the past seasons, Ra's got taken down very easily. I felt like for Ra's al Ghul, who's one of the big bads in the Batman mythos, right? He's literally an immortal. Dark was harder to take down than Ra's was, really. And yeah, he kind of tricked him and all the rest of it. And he was like, he went in undercover and stuff like that. And he kind of tricked him. And I just felt like Ra's got taken down too easily. and it made sense to me because Prometheus knows things that some normal person would not know. Like they're on this thing that like the son of this guy that they killed long ago, like when thing was the Hood, is Prometheus, and I'm like, that doesn't really make sense. That's like too obvious of a thing. And like you're not hearing his voice all too much, and he's got mad fighting skills. He knows how to handle Oliver immensely. He's got resources. He has the ability to manipulate people. This is like suiting Raz down to a T. And when he sent Black Siren into the Team Arrow, into like, you know, infiltrate them and all the rest of it, she said like, oh, you know, my sister, you know, used the Wave Rider and, you know, the time travel and all the rest. So Prometheus knows about the legends. He knows about the Wave Rider. He knows about time travel and all the rest of it. That would not surprise me if Raz knows about that stuff. Because remember, the legends, they meddled in the assassin affairs later on. Where, like, you see when they get trapped in, I think, the 80s or something. Like, Ray, Sarah, and the Hawk Girl, they all got trapped in, I think it was the 80s. And she went back to the assassins, and young Talia was there. That would make me think that maybe he started looking into that sort of stuff. I just think that this guy, he could be Ra's al Ghul. I really do. Because there are a lot of stories coming out that like Talia al Ghul's gonna, you know, affect this. You know, she's gonna play a part in this thing. It could be Talia. You know, it may be Talia. I don't know. But it would make a lot of sense to me. Because Raz is a big bad in the DC mythos and all the rest of it. It could be Raz. Raz came back from the dead. It could be possible. It could be possible. Because Raz has come back from worse. Raz has come back from worse. He always manages to come back. Or it could be someone related to Raz. But I have a feeling that this is going to come back to the League of Assassins and that sort of stuff. I think it's going to circle back to that stuff. And yeah. And for me, Raz would be a suitable person to put in there. It really would. But I was glad to see Talia. I really was. It adds a bit of intrigue with the Prometheus stuff, like I said. Yeah, I think, because, and also it brings in another option of RCW and all that ready to bring in some Batman stuff. Some current Batman stuff. Not Batman himself. You'll never see Batman. It's like you'll never see Superman or anything like that in those things. Maybe. Well, now they've got, you know, Superman and Supergirl, you might actually see a Superman in with those guys. Which would be badass, by the way. It really would. But I don't think you'll ever see Batman. But I would love to see a Nightwing. I'd love to see maybe even Oracle. You know, maybe Oracle, you know, either before she's in the wheelchair or after, you know, depending on where in the timeline they are. I just think the Bat, we'll call them the Bat team, but, you know, that group could be used as people that have done this for such a long time. Like, that they have been doing it long before these guys ever thought they were going to put on masks. Long before. And they are like the benchmark, and they're like testing them. I could see that. I really could. And I'd love to see a Nightwing come in and do that. I think that would be a really cool thing to add into this universe. And I think it's something you could add into all the shows, that you could start bringing in some Batman sides, which would be really, really cool. But yeah. So that was a big thing. That was a big thing. Obviously, Diggs back in jail because he got tricked. I can't believe he fell for that, man. That was like the most obvious freaking trap. Like, hurry, quick, get to the safe house. Something's wrong. And of course he's going to run. No one actually thought to, like, maybe think twice. But yeah, so, and now the DA, who I think would make a perfect Harvey Dent. My God. You melt half his face, and the way he acts too is like instantly Harvey Dent. But, you know, the DA is helping them out. I still think he might be someone more than we're not seeing. I mean, maybe he is Prometheus. I don't know. But he's helping out Dig now. And the Thing going up against that douchebag of a general. That was pretty much it for the episode. Overall, this was just a huge tease of an episode. It had a lot of good scenes in it. Like, there was even, like, a point where Mr. Terrific kind of realizes, you know what? Maybe I'm not the best fighter. Maybe I'm the guy who gets my ass kicked every damn time. But you know what? I'm a damn good inventor, and I'm gonna use that stuff. Why'd you think that before, bro? You can make yourself like an exoskeleton that makes you strong or something like that. I mean, how many freaking geniuses that make these suits, you know? Freaking hell, Adam, he's one of them. I don't know. I think he should definitely, like, well, hopefully they'll start seeing him use more gadgets and stuff. That would be a better use of him. Not just this punching bag that always gets his ass kicked. And Wild Dog, they need to do better with him, because all he does is show up and go, freeze! And then he gets shot. Or he gets, like, blasted. Or he just gets his ass kicked. For me, like, those recruits that he's got, they're just little punching bags. Ragman is actually kind of cool. I like Ragman. Ragman is interesting. I actually really like him. And how all these ancient rags with all these powers, and he doesn't sleep and all that. That's interesting. But, yeah. The entire episode was a bit of a tease. Hopefully, Laurel might stick around. It'd be nice if it was. I just don't think she will be. I think she might show up near the end, maybe. But they're definitely teasing this new Black Canary, which is sad, I think. Because they wasted a great character in Laurel Lance. They wasted a great character. They took so long to get her to Black Canary. Then when they got her to Black Canary, she wasn't really Black Canary. She was a little weak. She wasn't quite who Diana is. Like Diana Lance in the comics is. I thought they'd do better. I really did. I thought they'd do better. With the likes of Flash, they realized that early on that, you know, Iris is important. And the way Iris is in the show is quite similar to what she is in the comic books. So, I've always been happy with Iris. I've always been happy with the Barry and Iris and that sort of, you know, thing. And it was obviously going to take a little while for them to get together. But I swear to God, if they kill her off, it's the same freaking way. I was like, but I know they're going to build that up to a story, so I don't mind that. Just when they did that out of the blue with Laurel, I was pissed. But yeah, so yeah, that was pretty much it. It was a good episode. It was a good episode, but I'm not happy with the way it turned out, I guess. Yeah. Alright, guys, that's it for me. There will be a Flash one too. I'm going to do reaction to Flash. I know that was a few days ago, but we'll keep up with the week. So we'll be back next week with another reaction, so hopefully you guys will enjoy. This could be a regular thing. So that way, if you hit that subscribe button, that way you guys will see when it goes up and when it goes live and all the rest of it, so that you can keep up with it all. Hit that like, hit that comments, all that sweet stuff down there. And yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good day, good night, wherever in the world, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.